Hey, everybody, out here on the back porch. Man, I haven't done this in a really long time. Out here on the back porch, I am about to read Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. And man, I probably need to do this more often, don't I? Especially since we're getting into the summertime. But this is the winner of a Caldecott medal, which means, as a matter of fact, when it was published, it was the most distinguished picture book of the year. Pretty talented from an author and illustrator back in 1963. So I know this is a classic, and I'm getting ready to read it to you right now. Where the Wild Things Are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. Not a very good attitude. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew and grew and grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day and in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. It's a pretty crazy destination there. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. Look at Max with his crown right there. And then they're bowing down to him. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." Now, watch on the next few pages. They're going to go partying right here. Look right here. See, they're dancing in the moonlight, which is a song, by the way. And then they're swinging from trees. There's Max, still with his crown on, because he's still the king of the wild things, of where the wild things are. And look at him right now. Now they're prancing him around in a parade as the king of all wild things. Look at that. Very good illustrations. "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then, all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. What do you think he smelled? Um, Maybe. Let's see. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye and sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. Where do you think he's going to end up? Hmm. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. Guess what? And it was still hot. What a great place to end back up. Because sometimes at home, even when we don't realize it, home is where the people who love us the most are supposed to be. And our parents and guardians really do care about us. And even though we get in trouble for some things that we do, ultimately, if we end up back home, it will all work itself out. And we understand that our parents and guardians love us very much and take care of us. So Max decided he wanted to go where the wild things are. But ultimately, he realized that the best place that he could ever be was right back home with his mom, didn't he? That is a great story. I hope that it encourages you. That was fun. And we'll do some more stories on the back porch. Now that it's getting to be late spring, early summer, we'll do some more that you and your family can read together. Thanks so much. See you later. Bye.